Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your first half of November reading. We're going to start off with the masculine Capricorns first, then the feminine Capricorns after. You can resonate with both energies, one or the other. It's not gender specific, just what you're picking up at the time. So, without further ado, masculine Capricorns. What do we have here? Three Swords reverse. Okay, so this could be one or two things. We're not getting over a heartbreak, or we're getting over one, whichever. Let's see. Hierophant. All right, so this is about conforming. We are masculine Capricorns, or one, conforming to a certain idea of a relationship, and that's probably why they get their heart broken, is because they're probably going for the crowd. Other Capricorns probably going to be marriage or a relationship. Hold on, let's get your subconscious energy. Queen of Swords reverse. Okay. Okay. So the Hierophant is looking towards the past energy here. Three cards for your past energy. All right, the World reversed, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Prince of Pentacles. Otherwise, it's going to be the Knight of Pentacles. And don't mind my nails, they're ruined. But crowning energy for your past. Okay. Okay. So I see masculine Scorpios. Oh my god, masculine Capricorns. I don't know why that came out. Probably because this card is a Scorpio card. But, alright, so I think Capricorn, you're realizing in order to commit or or keep a marriage going, or really anything, is going to require you to drop your defenses and stop acting like you're just wounded all the time and nobody can get near you, and just all this jaded drama. And yeah, I just feel like you are kind of stuck in the past a little bit because of the heartbreak. I just feel like you're very aware that people around you have, influenced you to conform in a relationship. I feel like you were doing it because a lot of people were wondering, oh, I heard about your girl or your guy doing this, and that. I heard about, where have you guys been? Are you guys together? Stuff like that. And I just feel like for some of you, it's not really going to be about that. It's going to be about just everybody watching to see. It is mostly about conforming, to be honest. And I also see we have Taurus, we have a Queen of Swords reverse. We have someone who is waiting to see if you drop your guard for something. So that's going to be interesting going back here. But anyway, let's continue. All right, so yeah, I feel like you're going towards your past. It might be for an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, because you feel like Um, things are, feel like you're really regretful that you lost somebody and you feel like it's not over. And if you're going from, you're going towards the past from Six of Swords to the Four of Swords. And I feel like when you're with this person, everything is more chill. You have less, anxiety. You have less, you know, less swords in your head as far as thoughts. But I like that these two are, like this. The Ace of Pentacles above the Ace of Swords. So it just, and I feel like a lot of people are watching you trying to, it may very well be an ex of yours who is also, talking to people and, just, there's just a lot of people making you, and I feel like a lot of people want you, Capricorn. I feel like, you know, people are waiting for you to break up. People are waiting for you, to see if you're better so they can talk to you again, or probably just ruin your life again. Or there's just going to be people, making sure that you're not happy elsewhere. And that's a very well, that could very well happen. That's a real thing. So, of course, you don't want to go to your ex. That is a huge no. It looks like a huge no with this card and this card, the Fool and the Prince of Cups. It's a huge no. I feel like you're afraid to step in the future here. And you're just like, I have like one column in the past, and that is literally your current. You're not even in the current spot where you should be. I just feel like you're scared and you're also reluctant. So I feel like you don't want to move forward because you don't want to face all this junk. So I feel like you're kind of hiding, you're being in a hermit mode, even though the hermit isn't technically here yet, but let's go for your near future. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Empress reverse, and the Knight of Swords reverse. So, yeah, when you move forward, you're forced to work on yourself. I think you know it too. You know it. And I feel like when you move forward, there's going to be more secrets coming out about, the times when you wanted to work on yourself, but you didn't. Like conforming. When you conform, like, I just feel like there's, more secret shit going on behind your back, because people think like if they can control you, they can do other things behind your back. And they could get away with it. And I feel like when you move forward, you're going to find that out. It's going to be bad, but that's the whole point of Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. This is going to be a time where it's going to force you to look at these things and the things you have to change about yourself, with all these either secrets coming out, just like things you didn't want to know. And then it's going to force you to purge it out and move forward. It's going to be good for you, but it's just, you're going to have to face it. So 3 cards for your conscious energy here. And I just feel like Capricorn, you just want to work. I feel like some of you like to distract yourself with work rather than to just deal with the problem. But what happens when that stuff carries on to work? These people may very well know that you are that type of person to work and work when to just get out of, out of sight, out of mind. But when people, people that may very well follow you because that's what the universe does. That's what other people do. But some of you also don't want to, some of you also want to fight the change, want to fight what you want to work on. You want to fight, you want to avoid being in the spotlight because when you're in the spotlight, you have to change. I just feel like you're like hiding yourself from being embarrassed. And that's another reason why you're not changing, even though inside you know that you should. So it's a shitty situation to be in. Okay. So then we have the Five of Wands, the Empress right here, and the Hangman below that. So right here in your subconscious, you have you at a crossroads between the Seven of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So should you defend yourself when the secrets come out and the spotlight is on you? Should you face the music, or should you just hold it back, not cooperate, just let it go? As much as you want to say something, should you say something? I feel like others of you, like, look at this. Inside you know that things should come out, but on the other side of the spectrum where you're split, you are the Knight of Knight of Swords here, who wants to say something, but you think you should keep it closed. I feel like you don't want to bring conflict, Capricorn. And that's literally how Capricorns are. They would rather not fight and just keep pushing, but no, not now. You can't do that anymore. You've done it for so long. And you know that this person is this Empress reversed here, or this Queen of Swords, whoever. I just feel like there's gonna be a reason why you have to fight this person. I just feel like you're pushing you and pushing you and pushing you, and you know very well that they're playing games and trying to set you off and trying to make you look like the bad guy. And maybe that's why you're not fighting. Some manipulation tactic here. Are you aware of that, Capricorn? 3 cards for your advice. Oh, I see. Now we have a Queen of Pentacles here. That could be you if you're feminine in your masculine energy here. Ugh. A female in your masculine energy. Okay. Capricorn. Oh, Capricorns. You guys really just get run through the mud, and you guys make me want to hug you. And I just feel so bad for you guys. And what you're going through and what you continue to go through because all the karma you have to work through. Okay. So I pulled 6 cards because I couldn't help myself. But we have the Temperance, the 10 of Swords reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. So I see the Temperance card in reverse being like, if you get impatient with this change that you have to roll through and the emotions you have to work through, which I very well see that, I think when you put it off because you don't want this news to come out, you're letting other people down. Queen of Pentacles reverse. This person in your life, Queen of Pentacles, is someone I just think that you're like, that is how you betray them, by not outing this person who has treated you like shit. By not, because they're waiting. They want you to commit. Princess of Pentacles. They're a good person in your life, but you're pushing them hard, and that's why they're in reverse. You keep pushing them to that point to where they have to drop the burdens. So the only way you can get yourself out of this, Capricorn, is if you drop all this shit that you're carrying and just roll through the process. And I know you're scared, but you can't be scared anymore. And even if you're not scared, it looks like you're scared. So there's a lot of things in this reading that makes you look certain ways to other people. And by holding all of this down and you're closing the lid, it's making you look in more ways to more people. So, and it's just going to make this Empress person reverse, the person who is pushing you, win. So, I don't know. Do you want this new beginning or not? Do you want this new life or not? So your new life is going to cost you your old one, Capricorn. And if you don't show up, Two of Wands, and you get more stuck still, Two of Swords, you're going to get left behind. So, yeah. This wave is going to keep riding without you, I feel like. So you either get on it or you don't. So, all right, we're going to go on to the feminine Capricorns. All right. Our feminine Capricorns, where are we at? For the first half of November. All right. Ooh. The Knight of Wands. The Fool, upright. Wow, look at you. And the Sun. All right, we have 3 suns in here. And all these cards, there are suns showing up. Look at that. It's amazing. We have Aries. We have 2 Leo cards. And that is amazing. I just feel like, Capricorn, you're really like trying to move forward. And good for you. Good for you. That's amazing. I'm seeing a vision of a firework. It's like those little ones you like put in the ground. They're like round, and then when you light them, it kind of just like spins off into the air. And I forgot what they were called, but it spins off in the air like a circle, and then like all the fire, Okay, anyway, that's what I see. I see you being that firework and just pushing yourself to move forward. You're just basically taking off here. So 3 cards for your past. Okay, the Hangman, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Swords. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like you were really taking in that that hangman energy, being on a crossroads, really thinking about it, then like I just feel like you let your intuition roll in and then you made that decision. Yeah. Okay, so above that in the crowning energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Hierophant. Yeah. So I feel like you're realizing when you were pushed by whoever you were pushed by, I just feel like a secret. I feel like you kind of figured out a secret. Yeah, you figured out a secret probably by it was either your intuition, maybe like tarot card reader, I don't know. But there was somebody who maybe it was a Pisces, doesn't have to be, but I just feel like these are you're realizing why someone didn't show up because there was somebody else. And I think if it didn't fit your criteria of commitment, or if you were like married or in a relationship and you realize, oh, that's why I didn't feel good enough. 3 cards for Two of Swords reverse. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. With the Hangman here, and then this being the alignment, the Two of Swords. This is what it looks like in the upright. So you didn't know that this was you. You were left behind for somebody else. And then when you realized that, you came out of your hermit mode, because that's what I feel. You kind of just, this thing kind of like took you down a little bit, but then you realize, no, I gotta be that bitch. I gotta take out people who are insincere, didn't mean what they say, and you to just end it because people are so, they're not, I'm getting a lot of Piscean energy here, which is, if it's not a Pisces, it's just gonna be secretive energy. And this is when the sun comes out. It's just like when you cut people out and you make the sacrifices for people who didn't make sacrifices for you, Capricorn. This is where you win. This is where the universe rewards you. And then you're just taking off like that firework. So 3 cards for your near future. The 7 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the Star card. So, well. Yeah, I feel like you're cutting out people who are not showing up, but they want to show up, and you can tell that they're kind of torn here. And if you just feel like that's gonna, with the Star card in reverse, I feel like you kind of need to cut it out. You need to cut out trying to make other people happy. I wouldn't say conforming, like, well, maybe. I mean, the masculine got that, but like, cooperating to make other people happy, because it's ultimately not making you happy. 3 cards for your crowning energy here. All right. 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. All right, so I'm going to tell you right now, Capricorn, they're probably going to come back. And they're probably going to make you a little bit stuck and want to hang on more because that is their energy. But that doesn't mean you have to be that way too. I just feel like they're gonna make you have like this inner conflict and about being vulnerable, and I just feel like it's gonna keep you from being in your element, being in like the star, the fool, all this sunshine energy. I feel like some of you want to fight your way back into their life, but because you know your worth and you want them to become vulnerable, I feel like some of you want to put up the fight here with the Chariot and the Empress and the Prince of Swords. But truth in the matter is, their ex or whoever their person is still in their life and they're still hung up on this person. So if you walk in, you're just gonna be back where you were anyway. So there hasn't been enough time. Things haven't ended yet. Yeah. With the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords behind that. You have to know that they're not going to cooperate. It's just that person, that jealous person, they're still going to be there. Okay, 3 cards for your advice. If you walk into this, Capricorn, you're going to be berated with thoughts and memories and resentment. I said resentment because you're going to think about all the things that you did in the past, all the things and all the work that you had to go through, and you feel like this person isn't doing enough. They're not recognizing that. They're not seeing that. And it's all negative things that you don't need at all. Because there aren't any swords here except this 4 of swords, and that is in your past. So you're gonna go from the 4 to the 9, and that's not gonna be good. 9 of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're pushing this thing to end. So if you do like this push and pull energy, I just feel like you're gonna, yeah, I just feel like you're gonna ruin it. You're gonna make it crumble, or they are, or both of you. It doesn't matter, but you can't walk into these things. You have to be very careful. You know, people learn their lessons through loss. You have the Prince of Cups, the Queen of Cups reverse, and the 8 of Cups. I just feel like they need more time to look at themselves and reflect on themselves and the things that they've done. They need to really look at it, and you're not giving them enough time to. Um, I'm just saying, you really need to like think about it as punishing them, not as in like making them feel like shit, but just no words, silence, really holding yourself away from them. And that's really going to be their punishment because they need to see 8 of Cups, that they need to see what they have done. It's the only way that's going to get this to work. They need to see how they don't believe in themselves. They need to see, and I just think you're being impatient too, Capricorn. You need to be more patient. So that is your first half of November reading. I'll see you guys for your second half. Good luck.